Hello and welcome to yet another episode of whatever it is that this channel is. So many times in my life I've come across things and stereotypes and characteristics of girls and what women are supposed to do and how they're supposed to behave that clearly do not apply to me. First point, I am 6 foot tall, which means for normal people 180 something, which is quite a lot of centimeters to drag around all the time. What does this have to do with girls? Because you might say, oh, there's loads of tall girls out there. The thing is that the stereotype of a girl, of a woman, is something you want to protect, is something you want to cuddle, is something tiny, something cute, something pretty. And pretty does not equal really, really tall. If you're tall, it sucks. Because you're taller than everyone else and no one really likes you, no one really knows how to approach you because you're so freaking tall. And they can't even look you in the eyes because you're so damn tall. It looks like they're talking to a mountain or something. I'm over it. Second point. I have never really been into fashion and or beauty, which accounts for clothing and makeup. I really generally do not enjoy shopping. It freaks me out. You have to go into a shopping centre where there's just shitloads of people walking around trying to pretend they're having massive fun when there's just massive crowd and you have to walk back and forth in the same shops and trying to find clothes that fit you, trying to find clothes that you like, trying to see what's fashionable now. It doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. And makeup. I'm shit at makeup. As you can probably tell by the fact that I do not have any particular thing going on my face. I would love to draw my face if I was good at it, but I'm not. I actually am really bad at putting my makeup on, which is why I gave up and I decided that I would go for the natural look for pretty much the rest of my existence. Unless I become rich as fuck and I can pay someone else to do my makeup. Point number 3, when I was little I actually enjoyed much more playing pirates and firing guns, fake guns of course, with my dad rather than playing with dolls and shit. The problem is, at the age of 5 or 6, I think, I moved out with my mum, and the only thing I got as a present ever since were dolls and books. 4, I do not fancy any of the mainstream hotties or celebrities that are out there, as in Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, Ryan Gosling, Channing Tatum, I guess is someone that's pretty big right now after all the stripping and shit. Nah, not really my thing. I can't, I'm in a loop where I see someone, I would say okay, objectively this could be attractive I guess, but I don't feel attracted to anything purely from an image or a picture or a movie or anything. Related to this, number 5, I do not like romantic movies. In most of the average movies, if there is some sort of love story, I will point that out at the beginning of the movie and I'll tell you all the way through what's going to happen. And if the movie is really, really bad, I can tell you the whole ending, just based on what's going on at the beginning. Point 6, which relates a bit to point 5, I have never, I believe in my life, not even once, wanted to be a Disney princess. Never fancied it, never kind of even thought about it. The only thing that I could think of that could remotely relate to it, it was me fancying Kovu from The Lion King 2 and me wanting to be Kiara just because, you know, for obvious reasons. And that of course under the assumption that I can transform myself into a cat. Number 7. This is 7. I can count. I promise. If I had a boyfriend, this thing that apparently exists in life, I would generally not be bothered with doing something for them. And for something, I mean, preparing food and shit like that, I would not be bothered. Personally, I do not mind having some division. Basically, I would not mind having some duties divided, sorted out, as in, okay, I do the dinner tonight, but maybe tomorrow you'll buy me flowers. Is there really anything really wrong with this? Is this such a bad thing? Is the world gonna implode just because girls are gonna cook dinner? Number 8 is the fact that no matter what you do, no matter where you're at in your lifetime, no matter how successful you are in your life, no matter what you do, my cat is doing something behind me, getting onto my rubbish. You should not do that. I present to you the cat in the house that doesn't really want to go into the camera. Hi! The point is that the current trend seems to be that you're not complete. You're not a successful, but most importantly, you cannot be happy unless you have found a man to stand near you, to back you up. Because you apparently cannot be fulfilling your existence without a male guidance, which sucks. My last point was that I do not actually like to talk about other people. I do not like to gossip. I do not like to say things behind people's back, which is something that apparently many girls enjoy. Certainly they did in Mean Girls. I don't know about the rest of the population. I'm sure not everyone is like that, but that's certainly one of the things that come across as things that girls do a lot. So I think that was it from me. This is not a final list, this is not judgmental, this is not facts, this is just something I feel like is happening. So if you think that you've got other points, you've got something that you think is not actually true, you've got other views, anything, just let me know in the comments, leave me a video response, you know what to do. And let's talk about this, because this might be a revolution in the image of women. I'm only joking. I'm actually a guy.